Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crafting with Science. I'm Callie Crowder, and today we're going to do a chemical reaction between baking soda and vinegar. So things you're going to need for this experiment today is some kind of container that's going to hold our reaction once we're done. You're going to need some food coloring if you want to color your reaction. Of course, you need baking soda, vinegar, and some kind of jar or bowl or really any kind of container that's going to hold our reaction in. I just had these little jars hanging around, so this is what I'm going to use today. So the first thing we want to do is put some baking soda into our container. So I'm going to take a little funnel here and just scoop a little bit at a time right into our container. And now you don't need very much baking soda to make your reaction work. So this is probably plenty in there. And then I'm going to take my food coloring and I'm going to just put a few drops right in. Now I'm using gel food coloring here because it's the only kind I have at home. If you have the regular kind of food coloring that's watery, you don't have to do anything, but I'm going to go ahead and just take a chopstick and mix this food coloring in so that it's all combined and we'll get that nice color in there. Alright, so I went ahead and I combined that yellow in there. And I also made a few others of these in different colors because I want to have a rainbow reaction. So what we're going to do now is the actual reaction. So we're going to take our vinegar. Now, vinegar is acidic, and at the same time, baking soda is base. So what's going to happen is that these two chemicals are going to combine together, and we're going to get a reaction out of it. So let's see. So if you saw that the two combined together. We had all of them fizz up as the vinegar reacted with the baking soda. So why does that happen? Why does it fizz? Well, when these two chemicals are put together, they end up combining, and we get a reaction out of that, and that's what that fizz is these two combining. So you might be asking, well, why did it stop fizzing? Well, that's because both of them combined completely together and there's none left. Now, of course, we do have some at the bottom of these still. So I filled this one up a little bit too much with baking soda, so there's a lot of baking soda left in here. While for our orange one, there isn't much left in there because I put a better amount of baking soda to vinegar ratio. So you can try this and try different ratios between the baking soda and vinegar to see what gets you the best reaction. Now, another fun thing you can do with this reaction is create your very own volcano. To do that, what I'm going to do today, because I don't have a volcano, but you can craft your own volcano at home, I'm going to take my reaction and I'm actually just going to turn a funnel upside down and put it right on top. Right, like that. And then we're going to take our vinegar and we're going to pour it right in the top of the funnel. And there you have your very own volcano right at home. Now this volcano isn't necessarily like the ones we have here on Earth. The ones we have here on Earth move fairly slowly, but the one on Mars will actually move almost just as fast as this reaction does, because of the atmosphere and the kind of reaction that's happening underground as well. Now you might be asking what that fizzy or bubbling is that's happening in this reaction. And that product that's coming out of the reaction is actually carbon dioxide. So when you breathe out, you're breathing out carbon dioxide. Or if you're drinking a fizzy soda or anything that's fizzy, this is the same kind of bubble that's inside of your fizzy drink. So that's all for this episode of Crafting the Science. Let us know how your reaction goes in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Aloha.